Good morning and welcome. Good morning. My name is Dr. Samuriwo. I'm very proud to be chair of the Tissue Viability Society. So I'm absolutely over the moon to see you all. It's kind of like Christmas morning for me. So I'm so delighted to see you all. My colleagues think perhaps I ought to get out a bit more, but it's really wonderful to see you all. So before I begin, just a few housekeeping announcements. So the first one is there's no plan to have a fire alarm this morning, but please do make sure you know where the fire exits are. So the meeting point is just downstairs downstairs in the front of the stadium. But also really important, make sure you know where the bathrooms are. So there are bathrooms on every single floor towards the stairs. So if you turn right when you leave this room, there are bathrooms that are available, okay? So all the sessions today and tomorrow are being recorded. And therefore, if you do ask a question, there's a chance that you might be recorded. So please do be aware of that. But also, all the presentations will be available on the Tissue Viability website after today's after the conference. Sorry. If you require a taxi, please go down to reception on the ground floor, and they'll be able to organize a taxi for you as well. So we're going to be breaking for lunch at 1 o'clock today and 12:30 tomorrow. All of you will have coloured lunch vouchers, so please make sure you read the destination because we want to make sure all of you get food and water. So some of the food and drink will be served on the first floor and some on the second floor. So please make sure you have a look at your lunch ticket and make sure you go to the right place. So being mindful of the times that we live in, it's really important if you're on Twitter, the hashtag for the conference is hashtag TVS 2019. So if you can share and disseminate information about the conference, that would be fantastic. For those of you who require certificates of attendance, those will be available on the second day at the end of the conference tomorrow. We'd also be grateful if you take the time to complete some evaluation forms tomorrow. For those of you that have driven down to the stadium, please make sure that your tickets are validated at the end of the day when you leave. There'll also be a photographer throughout the course of the conference who'll be taking pictures throughout the conference. Okay. So those are sort of the housekeeping rules. So once again, delighted to see you all. So welcome to Southampton. Southampton is a really fantastic venue, and I'm delighted to be here. Southampton is a city that has a really rich and varied history. So I'm from Cardiff in Wales, and normally when people come down to Southampton, we get onto one of the cruise liners. So I'm hoping that this conference will be kind of equivalent for you as well, an opportunity for you to gain knowledge, to develop new skills, and to improve care. And for me, it's a fantastic time to find out all the work that people are doing throughout the different parts of the United Kingdom. So please do take the opportunity to speak to people perhaps you haven't met before. We've tried to come up with a very diverse and interesting program with something for everyone. So please do take the opportunity to go to things that perhaps may be a bit unusual or things you perhaps haven't come across. So please try and make sure you go to lots of different things throughout the conference. So I think it's a really important and opportune moment to restate what we are as the Tissue Viability Society. So I think we're a community of people from different backgrounds, different professions, from different parts of the United Kingdom and beyond. And our focus is to try and disseminate information, to promote research, and increase awareness of all aspects of good clinical practice in wound prevention and management. So in a nutshell, what we want to try and do is to provide expertise in wound management. And I'm really proud to be part of the Tissue Viability Society because our focus is on trying to support people who are members of the public, but who are students as well, all the way up to consultant nurses, medical consultants, surgeons. So we do try and cater for everyone. So I thought I'd focus on my presentation just on highlighting all the different resources that we have. So one of the key activities that we've been undertaking since 2017 is supporting the Legs Matter Coalition with a variety of other related organizations. And the focus of this initiative has been to try and increase awareness, understanding, and action in relation to care of the lower leg and foot conditions. So it's something that's certainly, I hope you'll engage with. Okay. We've also been supporting the Wounds Research Network, which will be hosting its 4th scientific meeting today. And the idea behind that has been to try and bring together researchers, clinicians, and academics with an interest in improving the quality of wounds research. And it provides a network for both clinical people, academics, and members of the public to be involved in wounds research. So again, you're more than welcome to go along to their own presentations this afternoon. As a society, we see education and support as a key part of our mission. So we do provide a wide range of regional study days. Okay? So these are really important, and they enable us to disseminate information to people from a diverse range of backgrounds beyond the traditional reach. So we've been engaging with people from social care, people from nursing homes. So if it is something you're interested in, please make sure you have a look at the website. I also want to take the opportunity to highlight the Tissue Viability Society website because we do have a wealth of resources that you can access as well. So if you do have time, it's definitely worth having a look to see what resources we have on the Tissue Viability website. So just a very quick summary of the website there as well. Okay. So like I said, social media is really important. We're all lucky enough to have time and space to be here in Southampton, but there are lots of people who can't join us today. So it's really important that you tweet and share your experience at the conference with our colleagues and friends who can't be here. So there are a number of prizes that we're offering for things to do with social media. So the prize for the best tweeter of the day will be a Kindle Paperwhite. So here's an example of a tweet that one of the trustees sent out yesterday. And we do have some props throughout the exhibition space, so you're more than welcome to use them in supporting, sharing information about the conference as well. There's also an additional award, Kindle Paperwhite, for the best Facebook post. And again, there's myself and a couple of colleagues with one of our props. And lastly, there's also an opportunity.
I'm Sue.
And I'm Kerry.
And we're both from Pink Marketing. We work with the TVS and we love it.
Because they help people with wounds all over the country.
Our message to you today is let's get social.
Tweet, Facebook, take a video.
And you could be the lucky winner of one of 3 Kindle Paperwhites.
So come on, join the conversation.
Lovely. So lots of prizes for engaging in social media. So once again, thank you very much for coming. You're most welcome, and I hope you've enjoyed the conference. So thank you.